Hello, Earth signs. In addition to my collective daily readings, I felt it would be fun to do readings based off of the signs. I'm a little bit crooked on the camera because I love the feeling of the sun, but when I back up, it's kind of awkward with being able to see. So I decided to lean forward a little bit or go to the side so that the sunlight can come in. Oh, look at this cool energy. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for joining me today. I would love to call in Mother God, Source Creator, the angels, galactics, fairies, elementals, dragons, Sasquatch, and everybody of love and light and truth for this reading. I am a Capricorn rising, so my rising sign is an earth sign. So even though sometimes it's difficult for me to stay grounded, it really is what I'm meant to conquer in this lifetime. And I can look at all of the earth signs in my life and take inspiration from all of the beautiful, amazing things that they do that are nice and grounded and earthy. It's having more structure, being accountable, being trustworthy, all of these grand things. So we can go ahead and start the reading and see what the angels have to say. We're going to start out with the first energy being just basically our situation, what's going on in the current energies for the Capricorns. Okay, the first card that we got is the 6th card. It is what it is. So that is the current energy. Are we feeling kind of blasé, like, you know, it's out of our control, it's part of the divine plan, we might as well just let it ride? And then both of these cards definitely wanted to pop out at the same time. The second card is the 45 card, Beyond the Ordinary. So this is the advice from the angels. Beyond the Ordinary. That's a beautiful card. And then this is the outcome if you take the advice of the angels and put it into physical manifestation, is beautiful uncaging. That's gorgeous. That's a 5 card. It's 14. So we have 6, 9, and 5. 6, 9, 5. 6, 9, 5. I also love numerology. It's grand. Okay, so let's see what our current situation. It is what it is, the 6th card. Earth signs. With all readings, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but have your heart open to receiving. Key concepts: radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly, or is it only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you on your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens up for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. Sometimes it's not easy, you know? It's like when big shifts happen, like say you lose a job and you're just sitting there like, why is this happening? Why is this big shift happening? It happened for a reason, and opens up more room for more possibilities for new things. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you on a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in mind. God, grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So don't get caught up on dwelling in the past, what could have been, what could be. Focus on the present moment of now and find the magic in every moment. This advice from the angels is beyond the ordinary. Let's see what that card says. 45 card. The mystical, ineffable part of life, trusting in the invisible world without understanding it, recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are not meant to be grasped intellectually. The awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. So the angels are like, earth signs are stuck on control in the lower. So it's needing to know what's going to happen, needing to know why we are, needing to know all the details and make a plan. It's like, let go of all of these things and just be okay. Accept where you are. Even if it doesn't make sense. Beyond our ordinary worlds, defined by our memory, our intellect, and our five senses, is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm, the quantum reality, called by some the great mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we're used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you're heading, it's natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are. Might be or should be. Sometimes this is not possible because the elements cannot be named or are not yet in place. Things may still be in flux, so you cannot know and may not ever be meant to know. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it is at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet been chosen its shape, its path, and the manner by which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will, without trying to ascertain anything in advance. Let it go! We don't know. So there's infinite possibilities, infinite reasons, and, trying to figure out anything at this point can lead you into loops and loops and loops and loops. And why? Why is this happening? But heaven can be anywhere. Heaven is in your heart. God is in your heart. And every experience is a blessing. So we can take that experience and bring joy to it. We don't know why we're positioned at certain places in the world or why we are put in a position where we're forced to spend more time with ourselves and learn how to meditate and learn how to reconnect again. Or just to feel, to plainly be and feel our own true essence. So just surrender and allow. Ask your angels for guidance. You're never alone. That's a beautiful card. Did I show that one? Self-love. Just love where you are. Love who you are. Love why you are. And allow the experience to unfold. If you're too busy laying in bed wondering why this happened to you, then you're missing out on the experiences that are occurring there for you in the present moment. And if we fully surrender, we have a beautiful uncaging. And that's 14. The prison of guilt, a need for self-inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, and making amends. At this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Recognize how it's affecting you and others and address it so you can release yourself from its grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self-sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and a distorted sense of personal power. Self-blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self-worth. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit you are wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a moment now to consider when you have harmed others or yourself. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it so you're able to connect with the truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take self-inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question is to ask yourself now is why the guilt is there. You might be taking on a burden that is not even yours to carry. Pay attention, take action, and uncage yourself from the prison of your own making. Is there anything that you feel guilty about? Guilt is an illusion feeling, so there's really no reason to feel guilt if we accept every experience as an experience as for learning and growth. So I can give a good example. It's funny, I feel like the angels want me to share more of my personal experience, but it's a little bit difficult because I don't know shit. I don't know what's going on. And I do know that initially when I came to Oregon, I did blame God. And I didn't know why I was being sent here, but accepting that and allowing that is true divinity, because we are on a mission and we don't know where we're needed. We don't know what is best for us. We can't see the whole picture. So blaming God and getting angry and upset and feeling guilty or feeling sad or like we did something wrong is being in the lower. And we don't have to be that way because everything happens for a reason. Everything is divinely guided and orchestrated. And we can give gratitude for the new experience. Something wasn't working. Something wasn't right. Did you ask to be put in this situation? Were you praying for it? Is this exactly what you asked for? For me, in my case, yes. Owning up to that. I did ask for this. I love you, Mama. I love you all. I hope this helps. Have a grand day. Love you, Earth Signs.